Welcome to Nuclear Learning, an online initiative produced by the Stimson Center to facilitate the study of nuclear competition and dangers in South Asia. Our first open online course, Nuclear South Asia, is available free of charge at nuclearlearning.org. In this video, we speak with Linton Brooks, the chief U.S. negotiator of the Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty between the United States and the Soviet Union. We discuss the Cuban Missile Crisis and the dangers of inadvertent escalation.
At the time, I don't think the United States learned anything. That doesn't mean there wasn't stuff to learn. I just don't think we learned it. We did not know, as we now know, that the Soviet forces on Cuba had been told by Khrushchev that if they lost communications with Moscow, the commander was authorized to use tactical nuclear weapons to repel an American attack. We didn't know, in fact, that there were tactical nuclear weapons there. So there was a potential significant destabilizing event to which we were oblivious. I spent that crisis plowing around the ocean on destroyers, looking, intercepting freighters, but also looking for submarines. And we were treating the submarine issue the way we had always treated the submarine issue. In those days, you tried to find Soviet submarines. They were all diesel electric at the time. And you then tried to maintain contact until they had to come to the surface in order to recharge batteries. And the idea was you were sending a message of superior competence and also getting some very good training. You weren't worried that submarines were carrying nuclear torpedoes that they might have actually used, although we now know that that was the case in some Russian or Soviet submarines of the day. So I'm not sure we learned very much at the time about inadvertent escalation. What do we learn now, looking back on it? We learned that even if you think you've got very good intelligence, you probably don't understand the capabilities of the other side as well as you think. And you certainly don't understand their mindset and their orders as well as you think. I mean, the United States in those days, as today, spent an enormous amount on very good intelligence, very professional intelligence, but there were things we didn't know. And so the lesson I draw is that it is a mistake for either side to assume it has perfect knowledge of the other side, both technically, that is, how good their systems are, how many they have, but even more psychologically, what they will actually do in a time of crisis.
If you enjoyed this video, please remember to click the subscribe button below and visit nuclearlearning.org to enroll in Nuclear South Asia today.